Hi, I'm Karin. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to show you my go-to easy meal. That's not frozen pizza or mac and cheese. You can really mix and match based on what you have. This is great with shrimp, chicken, or tofu. Tonight we're going to use shrimp. As long as you've got a good sauce and the right order of cooking things, you'll be set. This is a great time to incorporate any veggies you might have in the fridge, and the sauce is made out of pretty basic pantry items. Before we start anything else, I'm going to get the rice started because I have loads of brown rice and that takes a little while to cook. Doing 1 cup brown rice and just under 2 cups cold water. Just bring it to a boil and then turn the heat way down to low and cover it until it's done. We're going to build our sauce first. This is our mise en place, or everything in place that we need for the sauce. We'll start with 1 big clove of garlic. Let's face it, no one has any business going out kissing anyone tonight. You could also do 2 little ones. And then I'm going to grate the equivalent of a teaspoon of ginger. You can also use dried ginger. I just happen to have this lonely little knob in my refrigerator. I have the heat on low here. This is my little sauce pot. I'm going to put a few drops of sesame oil in the bottom, and then we'll add the garlic and ginger. It actually makes sense to grate the ginger over the pot so then you can get some of the juice in there. I'm adding a tablespoon of brown sugar and some red pepper flakes, a 1/3 cup of peanut butter. This is a natural creamy kind. Then I'm adding a 1/4 cup soy sauce and about a 1/3 cup of water. Now I just let it come to a simmer. I'm going to thaw this frozen shrimp out by pouring cold water over it in the sink. Running cold water over it. Our sauce is thickened up nicely, so we're going to cut the heat. You know I love using ugly carrots and things. We're going to use some more. You could be fancy and use a mandolin to cut little strings of these guys, but I'm feeling basic. The main thing is you just want to cut your vegetables. They'll take about the same time to cook. Carrots take a little bit longer, so we're cutting them pretty thin. This one's too big, so I'm going to eat it. We somehow ended up with so much asparagus right now. I'm just going to chop it in little, you can just cut your peppers like this, top and bottom off. Take the sides, you have little pepper panels. We don't need all of this pepper, so I'm going to set some of it aside for tomorrow. Little chef trick for cutting green onions. I'm only cutting 2, so this is a little redundant, but if you're cutting more of them, you can just wet a little piece of paper towel down, wrap the bottoms like this, and it'll keep them together when you're slicing them. No one likes unruly green onions. Make sure to taste your sauce. You might want to add a little more brown sugar. I like it where it's at though. Remember, you want a sauce that is really like almost too flavorful when you have it on its own because it's going to be diluted by a bunch of watery vegetables. Our rice is getting close, so now we can get the rest of the stir fry ready. We've got our vegetables ready, but we'll cook the shrimp first. Our pan is nice and hot. I'm going to hit it with just a little bit of oil and then get those shrimps in. As soon as the shrimp are pink and fully cooked, you can set them aside. This won't take long. Next, I'll add the onion and carrot. I'm going to give them just a little bit with the lid on to use their own moisture to help them cook a little faster. I already took off the lid after less than a minute of being on, and now I'm going to add the peppers and asparagus. As you can see, the asparagus is turning bright green, and the peppers are starting to release their moisture. Now we can add the peas. You know how I feel about frozen peas. The vegetables are nicely cooked and the carrots are no longer too crunchy. We're going to add about a 1/3 of the cup of the sauce for now. See how that goes. I actually end up using all of it, and the result is pretty great. The stir fry is packed with flavor, and with the rich peanutty sauce, it's going to be perfectly complemented by this effervescent white wine. Be sure to hear what my friend Erin has to say about this cool Italian wine that New France carries. It's going to be a great pairing with her stir fry. I'm Karin. Thanks for joining me yet again